We ready? Yes, sir. Guys, we get started out here. Thank you.
Welcome to the U.S. Open Bank Pool Championship for 2019, presented by CueSports International, being held at Griff's Billiards in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is George Tejeda, joined in the booth by Ben Sutherland, bringing you the live action.
How we doing, everybody? How you doing, George?
Now doing fantastic, enjoying some great matches.
How about this match we've got for you, folks?
Oh, does it get better?
I don't think it gets much better than this one here.
Yeah.
Billy Thorpe, bank pool genius, versus the all-around everything genius, Shane Van Boening.
I tell you, Shane is hitting the balls as good as anybody. He has not been challenged yet. Billy Thorpe has had one game won against him in three matches.
By Mitch, I
By
believe?
Mitch.
Ellerman?
Mitch Ellerman won one game against him. Otherwise, he won 4-0, 4-0, and all matches under 20 minutes. I believe he had one that was 14, one was 16, and the other one was like maybe 18.
Jeez, that's ridiculous.
So he's been flying right through the short rail banks. All he needs to do is get 5. But, you know, I don't think he ran 5 on anybody. Or did he?
In the match with Mitch yesterday, we saw a couple of 4-ball runs.
Correct.
I don't recall seeing any 5-ball runs in that set.
You know, in our first match today, we had both players ran 5 and out.
Wow, awesome.
And actually, the young man, the policeman from Long Island, New York, ran 4 the first game, 5 the next.
Wow.
So that was some good shooting. But here we go. Like I said, these are the top world-class players. Shane Van Boening, would you say arguably could be the best player in the world?
Yeah, arguably, yes.
You got some of the Asian players
He's
that are
certainly been at the top of the list for a good decade now or more.
I would say U.S. top player.
Yes.
Highest Fargo. I mean, just everything, and in all disciplines. He's won one pocket. He's won. I'm not sure how much he's won. He's won every discipline except straight pool.
I don't. Without showing any bias or anything along those lines, I don't know who the favorite is in this match. If this was a rotation match, you'd favor Shane.
Okay.
But I feel that Billy has a better bank resume than Shane does. So.
I'm going to totally agree with you.
So
I've never seen Billy play before. This is my first time, and I was totally impressed.
Yeah, he's definitely a treat to watch.
Yeah. Billy's first match, of course, since all players were rated by their Fargo rate, the top 8 got a bye. They were seeded. It was a bye, and then he defeated Gary Lutman in 14 minutes at 4-0. Went on to defeat Mitch Ellerman in about a little over 16 minutes, I think, 4-1. And then this is his match with Shane. Shane, on the other hand, of course, got a bye, then defeated Ian Costello 4-0. Then Gus Brasino from Phoenix 4-0, and here they are. Winner of this match gets in the hot seat and faces
plays
John
for the hot
Morrow.
seat. Plays for the hot seat against John Morrow.
I'm sorry, the hot seat match.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. I just wanted to clarify for everybody else.
Glad you did. If I make a mistake, leave something, omit something like that, please. But yeah, it gets into the hot seat match to play for. So actually, one of these players could be in the finals.
Absolutely.
Actually,
I would anticipate
one of these players will be in the
one
finals.
of these players in the finals. Yes.
Yeah. And had they met in different brackets, if like Shane was on the bottom or Billy was on the bottom, they could meet for the final.
Meet for the hot seat match.
Yeah.
And these two are definitely no strangers to playing with and against each other. Both.
No. Oh, I'm surprised he missed that one. That's a good shot for him.
Yeah,
those straight backs are. He's deadly with those shots. He's deadly with most shots, but looks like he's going to go with this 9-ball. He's going for the 4-ball.
Ooh,
oops.
Pretty close.
Oh, that 4-ball got out of play. He's actually.
It's not a bad leave, yeah.
Not a bad leave at all.
Looking around the table, I don't see anything too aggressive.
Balls are all lined up. Well, you're going to have to get the 1 ball over.
Shane did a good job leaving some distance there.
Distance and against the rail. If Billy banks this straight back, he's going to give up something if he doesn't make it.
If he doesn't make it, yeah, he's likely to
And
possibly sell out the 1 or the 5 for a side pocket
Yeah.
shot.
And giving up something to either of these players could easily turn into all 5 balls
I
or
think
4.
I think he realized what you said too. He decided not to go for the risky bank, knowing that there was some punishment if he didn't successfully execute.
I think there was a true lashing there.
That's knowing your opponent.
Yes. Well, I think these guys know each other enough. I mean, they walk in together. They walked in together at the same time, and it was like 2 great whites walking into a pond of minnows.
Pond full of minnows.
Well, these guys will meet again because this summer we have so much pool they'll be playing in.
Lots of upcoming events.
The upcoming U.S. Open 10 ball and 8 ball, BCA Pool League World Championships. Of course, they won't meet there, but they'll meet during that time.
Yes, they will.
In the Predator World 10 ball championships, more than likely.
It's a 100,000 added event.
That's correct. And then there's also the Diamond Las Vegas 9 ball Open, 25,000 added.
I believe that's the 17th or the 20th?
Perfect, yes. And the 22nd and 26th is the Predator World 10 ball. Now, that's the first time for that tournament to have a World 10 ball open here in Las Vegas. That's put on by CueSports International and Predator.
Correct.
So that's, and looking forward to that.
That'd be an awesome production.
It sure will be. And then in August, 8th through the 10th is the U.S. Open 10 ball. And the 11th through the 13th is the U.S. Open 8 ball. Actually, for this one, Shane will be vying for a 4-peat. It'll be 4 straight U.S. Open 10 balls if he wins it.
That's quite a statement.
Yeah.
Would you like to have that on your pool resume?
I'd like to have just one of those
And
titles on my pool resume.
I think he's got 4 or 5 U.S. Open 9-ball titles as well.
Yeah, he's got...
He's got too much to remember.
And if he wins the 8 ball and makes it a 2-peat in August and wins both of them, the 8 ball and the 10 ball, it'll be the 3rd time he does that, and it'll be the 3rd 8 ball out of 4.
That's right. Yeah, Alex got him.
Alex got it
2 years ago.
And it went till hill. He scratched on the break, and Alex ran out. And it was 6 scratch too. He squatted the ball and he got kissed twice, or he got kissed and it went right in the pocket, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I was commentating that match. It was a great watch. And heck, just a couple weeks ago, I watched him play on the stream. He played Skyler, and they played one of the best
bar table 8
balls I have ever seen.
I think that was at the break room.
It was a race to 15.
I think that was the break room in Duluth, Minnesota.
So they're both heck of a players. And right now, they're not making too many bank shots. And he'll shoot at the 6 ball. No, he's going to shoot at the 1 ball.
Good shot.
Half a pocket. And he got through it. Hello, 2 ball. Or will he shoot the 6?
Probably straight back with the 6. Play a stop shot and play shape on the 9. Or draw it back for the 9. For the deuce.
That 2 ball's big right there.
Yeah, it is.
Either one. And just like that.
So crazy how fast this game turns.
Is he going to go for the half pocket? He was going to go for the half pocket again. And hello. Just
that was
one little opening.
One little sliver, and 30 seconds later.
Comes through the door.
Yep.
Yeah. 1-0.
Going back to that event you were talking about, the 8-ball event with Shane in Minnesota. He had 10 racks put on him in his first match. Shane did.
Yes,
he broke and scratched Omar Al-Shaheen.
Yeah.
Runs out and then breaks and runs the next 9. Shane loses the match 15-1 and comes back to win the entire tournament, double dipping Tyler Steyer in the finals.
And people were talking on the stream how he's probably going to dip him double on the final match. 15-1. That way he opened it 15-1 and he closed it 15-1. But I think it ended up 15.
It was I think it was 15-10, 15-6.
Oh, did he get the 6th?
I believe that's the way the last 2 went.
I know it was. There was no doubt that Shane was going to take care of that. once he got there.
Yeah,
the first match, Tyler stood his own.
He sure did.
He stood
Yeah,
his
absolutely
own.
did. How about that bank? Jeez. Just whizzed it in there.
He hit it so hard I didn't see it going. And he's going to hit this one the same way. Hello, 7-ball. Nope.
A little too much.
And if that 6-7 blocks the 9, which it did, but it still has the 2.
2 rail the 2?
No, he's
Or
going
can
to
he
1
1
rail
rail
it.
it?
He's going to cross it. It's a 1-pocket shot.
Wasn't sure how far out the 8 was sticking.
Oh.
Got a great camera angle here.
Mm-hmm. Vince does a great job with the camera angles.
Yeah, Vince and Tim are on top of things.
Yes, they are. They're faster than I am with the score. Oh, look at this shot.
Wow.
That was nice. Uh-oh, he's okay. He's okay. There's no worry. There's no need to fear.
Billy Thorpe is here.
He sure is an underdog.
4-ball?
Yes. You know, that might have been because he was just afraid of making a bad hit on that 1 ball.
Could be.
He kind of stayed away from it and tried to open it.
Shane's going to try to cross this 3 underneath the 1 into the side. I think.
I think he's going for the corner.
I thought I saw him point at the side, but yeah, you're right.
You know what he should do here is 3-rail the 7 right to that side pocket and move the 1 with the cue ball. That'd be pretty impressive.
That would be.
I was teasing, folks. I was just kidding. I just wanted to see if you were listening. We want to thank you for tuning in to CueSports International's presentations here. And we have 9 days of U.S. Open, bank pool, straight pool, and 1-pocket. Tomorrow night we'll have the final at 6 o'clock. It'll be a race to 5. After that we'll have 3 days of straight pool. And then comes the 1-pocket. And I know a lot of you out there can't wait for the 1-pocket, but I sure think you're enjoying this this bank pool because it's been awesome.
I'm super impressed with the level of play that we've been treated to for the last couple of days.
Did that come out a little bit? He's pointing out.
And
he's standing right there.
Yeah, he did give some sort of indication that it rolled out. It's kind of tough to tell from our.
It's real tough to tell, and these tables are playing perfect. So maybe just the nap of the cloth can move the ball out. I know at my house when I play, sometimes if I have the ceiling fan on, it'll move the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
I've seen it in pool halls too, where a ceiling ball, the ceiling fan will just a hair. Did you scratch?
How about the touch on that shot?
That was cool. 2 rails. 3 rails to this corner. I love this shot playing 1-pocket. He's going to hit it out, and it's going to watch how it twists off the last rail. Oh, it twisted way too much, and he lost the white ball. That's one of my favorite shots, playing 1-pocket.
Wow.
Either short rail or long rail. It works both. But that twisted a lot. That's the most I've seen a diamond twist.
And that's on new cloth, too. To get it to grab like that off that second rail on new cloth is...
You know, it's funny
crazy.
Because Mitch was, I was doing commentary with Mitch Helderman, and he made the comment that he feels that the graphite shafts transfer more English to the object ball than the others. Or he, I don't know that it would be the cue. I think more it would be your stroke and how you hit it.
Yeah.
And whether you center or low or, to make that transfer. But that was a great shot. He put a lot of transfer on that ball. That's in. No, it's not. It went up.
A little bit wide.
Yeah. A little too soft, and it just kept tracking up. Back to where his left hand is. I don't know that he tried that.
I believe he was going for the corner.
Yeah. Well, the reason I said I don't know he tried it is he missed it so far that it didn't look like he was even playing it, and his speed probably would have got to the corner.
Looks like a shot I'd shoot. Not even close.
Looks like one of your banks.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look like my banks when I'm banking playing one pocket. But he'll be firing this. He's going one rail to the corner pocket on the right. A little too much. Here's where it becomes a little technical. These are actually nice games when they're 3-3. Does Billy just fire at this?
I think where the other two balls are, he's kind of got,
That's
I want
too
to say a
much.
free attempt, but a pretty safe attempt. He's not really too worried about selling out anything.
He's left a good shot here. This is right at the diamond. A little bit of right low. That's too much. A little more speed. Here I am telling one of the best player in the world. A little more speed, dude.
I think I just saw him call this in the right-hand side pocket, so he's probably going three out of that corner.
He overcut that. Oh, hello. Well, I'm going to say that was the first error. No, I'm not. Look where this cue ball ended up.
Wow. Billy got a little smirk.
Yeah, that reminds me of a shot one time. Efren's playing somebody, and I forget what the ball count was and stuff, but he rolls he's corner hooked, so he takes an intentional scratch and rolls the cue ball, corner hooked out of his own pocket.
Mm-hmm.
He rolls the cue ball onto the spot, and the cue ball stops right on the spot. They spot a ball because it's intentional. Guy's got no shot.
I think I heard about that, or maybe saw.
Guy's got no shot.
Saw the clip.
Yeah, that's just awesome to even think and to be able to execute that.
So creative.
Yeah, oh yes. And actually, once I was told about it, I said, "Well, that's so hard to do." I did it on the second try.
Did you?
Yeah, and then never did it again. Tried it about 50 times. I did it the second try, then never again.
Yeah, you've got less than 2 inches of room for error there.
Oh yes. That's too much. That's going to leave a bank to the left-hand corner. Only thing with this shot is that cue ball usually tracks to the left-hand side pocket because he has to get away from, unless he goes inside and tries to go around it. This kiss is hard to beat here.
You called it.
Well,
You're right, though. That was.
I enjoy playing one pocket, and that I see that come up a lot. It's hard to beat. And this shot isn't hard to beat. It's a kerplunk. 4 rails on this 3 ball.
Yep. That's what he's called.
In fact, we saw John Mora hit that shot, dead in. Kind of, kind of just like that in the last match. John Mora hit the same shot.
Against Warren?
Uh-huh. He's standing in the corner, this opposite left-hand corner on the bottom of the screen. And he left the shot. Warren leaves the shot, and John just says 4 rails. Walks over and just bangs it. I think he 2-stroked it. And they've been shooting that shot. Last night they were gambling with it. And
yeah, we saw them.
Earlier today they were doing it too.
Were they?
Yes. Spotting the ball, 1 rail in it. And then they went to 3-rail bank to the corner. So they were having fun with this shot. And
that's a good looking bank shot there.
Yes, it is. Now, where do you go with the cue ball?
Center,
top,
center diamond up table, yeah. Make it as long and tough as possible.
He just hits these balls so good. But, you know, still, I don't care how good you hit them, you don't have to make this shot.
I like him to make this one here
I
just
like
because he saw
Yes.
the same shot. His previous bank shot was this very similar attempt, so he knew what little minute adjustment may need to be made to pocket that ball.
Yeah, you just seen it, you just shot it.
So Billy Thorpe leading over Shane Van Boening by a score of 2-0. We are racing to 4. Finals tomorrow evening will be a race to 5. We are coming to you live from Griff's Billiards here in lovely Las Vegas. This event is being sponsored by Diamond Pool Tables, Cyclop, Hyperion Pool Balls, JB Cases. Big thank you to Mr. Jay Helfert for his contribution. Predator Cues. Discount custom apparel. Check out dcashirts.com for more info there. Also want to say thank you to Aramith and Kamui for their constant support. So Billy pockets 2 on the break. There we go. If you check across the graphic across the top of your screen, you can get a quick little preview of some of our sponsors and help for this event. We call the 5 cross side. Almost slapped it in with the 7.
Fancy way to make it, but unfortunately.
Yeah, it wouldn't have counted.
No.
The bank's got to go clean, folks. No combinations or kick banks.
No kisses.
No kisses.
Just can't get romantic in this game. Pocket speed.
Something we haven't seen a whole lot of from some of the other players is the pocket speed style banking. We've seen that a little bit from Shane so far this match. Like we were kind of addressing yesterday, most of the time you see him rocket these bank shots.
You know, it's funny, in the earlier match, the noon match, Chris Adams was shooting shots with pocket speed.
Was he?
He was stuck 2 games to 0, and he felt he had to move.
I heard that he came back and won that match.
He came back and won it, and he won it by banking like he was playing one pocket.
Yeah?
He was hanging the ball up in the jaws, so he never left the bank shot. And then he
smart.
He actually
got look at that
a little
shot.
Fortunate, but he came back and won that match. And I tell you, he ran 5, and so did his opponent, the gentleman from Long Island.
Is that the police officer?
Yes, the police officer. Retired police officer, Michael Dunn.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, he didn't really play one pocket, so he couldn't move with. He wasn't able to move with Chris. Cost him the match.
Look at.
Oh, that did come out at the very end. It kind of just the nap of the cloth just kind of fell over.
Yeah. That's the second one that Shane's been punished for.
Yeah, as you can see, the table's moving a little bit because we haven't seen rolls at all.
No, we hadn't.
Yeah.
So Billy's going to feed off of that. I think Billy might recognize Shane's frustration a little bit. Sees an opportunity to get to the hill before Shane's even on the board. But Shane 2 bank shots away from putting himself on the board.
There's one. Where do you go here with this 3 ball? I kind of like it 2 rails on the side, but he'll. Oh, so does he.
Look at you. It does seem to have a fairly natural line to it.
Now keep in mind, I like shots like this because I used to play a lot of snooker golf.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so for the side pockets,
so the 6 hole
makes sense, yes. Or the 3, the hardest holes on the table. Yeah, from about 1979 to about 89, that's all I would play.
Played a little bit when I was younger, but didn't have a whole lot of snooker or golf tables where I played. So if we did play, it was generally on a 9-footer.
Well, here's a good bank shot. Coming right back at you. Straight back. Looks like he hit it perfect.
Shane knows that the table's drifting that way just a touch, too. He could probably play into that.
I don't know if the table made any difference there. It was hit so good.
Yeah, that was perfect. So Shane on the board. Billy Thorpe up 2-1, racing to 4.
Because these tables have been rolling perfect. And we've just seen the ball move a little bit. They might have a little dust on them or something. And that's all that's doing it, because I don't think they've moved. Get one of those little Simonis cleaners. You
those
seen
hand,
those
yeah,
those things work awesome.
I can't remember what they're called.
They
are pretty cool. Do you?
I have. I bought one after working the U.S. Opens at the Rio when they had him there and here. John, who takes care of the tables, had one. I watched him. I saw how good of a job they did.
Yeah.
So I went out and purchased one.
Nice. Now the whole world knows you have a table at home. There went your action, Jackson.
I'm not looking for action. I
I'm
can't
just
handle the amount of action that people try to give me. If I was looking for action, I'd be playing pool, not sitting in the booth. Oh, hello, 5 ball.
Banks the 1 ball, then he banks the 2 ball. I wondered if he was going to bank the rack in numerical order.
I don't know, but he might bank the 3 ball, but he likes his 5. He likes to power these. He likes to stiffen them up. He didn't power that one, though. He just went by it and just, and he's going to do the same thing with his 9 ball. Oh, I don't know. He might not.
I don't know if he can get the cue ball out of the way for that.
He has to cross it. Yeah, he won't play it. Well, running 3 balls, was that?
Yep.
And now it's Shane's turn. Hello, 9. Or is he going to go for the long rail shots?
He's got 2 pretty good long rail ones on offer, and then he's got the 9 ball, which is really juicy, too.
Yeah, this 9 ball's lined up nice. He probably just stopped the cue ball there and then look at banking the other 2 long rail shots. Yep, but he missed it. He kind of punched that ball.
He did a little bit.
Yeah, he
got up and
punched that ball.
He immediately looked left after his shot. I wonder if something may have distracted him.
You know, fortunately, the 8 ball came up and disturbed those balls. So the 9 ball came up and disturbed the 2 balls that were there. So he didn't give up a shot there, and Billy was able to pocket the long rail shot. The old 2 railer never misses, unfortunately. It was never called.
Yeah.
It's a pretty high-powered pool for you folks. Good old-fashioned Kentucky bank pool.
Yep.
And yet neither of these 2 guys are from Kentucky. Isn't Billy from Dayton? Ohio?
I think he's somewhere in that area.
Yeah. Now Skyler on
Yeah, I was going to say Skyler.
Paducah. Actually, there's a man sitting right over there. It's from Kentucky. He was playing Gary Lutman some. Played pretty good.
Really?
Yes.
Gary's a good one. Great one-pocket player.
Well, they were playing bank pool.
Or excuse me, that's what I meant to say. I'm sorry.
He plays both pretty effectively and efficiently.
I don't think I've seen him play one pocket, but I certainly
I know he plays it.
Certainly seen him. Actually played against him in some bank pool before.
Yeah.
So Billy takes
3-1 lead.
He's on the hill first, and he's breaking, so he could potentially not let Shane back to the table.
That's correct. And the one thing about Shane, though, is when his back is against the wall is when he gets his fiercest.
He gets that extra gear that it's just.
He gets it working, let's put it that way.
He sure does. Give me just a moment. I'm going to look at the board real quick and try to find out who our next match is.
It's right here. Oh. Oh, actually, we have several matches, but I'm not sure which one we're going to be playing. We have other matches going on right now. We have Bill Thompson versus, not Bill, I'm sorry, he's already, sorry about that, folks, I got that wrong. He actually forfeited his 12 o'clock match.
All right, we got the winner of Gabe Owen and John Phillips versus Mitch Ellerman on the stream table next.
Oh, boy.
So we'll have our fellow co-commentator.
There we go. He sat here and gave me lessons the last 2 matches.
Did he?
Yes.
He and I haven't commentated an event or in one of these matches together yet, but
Maybe
always fun.
I'll step out of one and you guys can do it.
It's always fun picking his brain a little bit.
Yes, it is. He gets real technical with it's a diamond and a half here, and
Yeah, he gets a little bit ahead of me
sometimes.
sometimes.
I'm a very I gotta see it. If you explain it to me, unless I see it on the table, I don't get it.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to physically do it.
Yeah.
Or have it shown in front of you.
And the thing about it is, I look at the table and I just see where I have to hit. It's like an instinctive player, I guess you would say.
Just kind of play on feel.
Yes.
I'm more the same too.
Feel it.
I don't use a diamond system or anything like that for him.
Even playing billiards, you know, I like the old natural. Take a look. This is where you go, and I use the diamonds as a guide, and I just parallel my shots accordingly. Parallel my lines.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I have to explain that sometimes, because sometimes we'll get some viewers that are real technical about every word.
I'm a little bit surprised that ball hung up.
Ooh, hello, 6 ball.
Might even be able to cross the 2.
He'd have to really twist it. Yeah, the 6 ball's lined up pretty nice. He's going to cross the 2. Nice call there. And he breaks.
Just below the point. Oh, wow. You really got some spin on that.
Yeah, I don't think it was
more
spin.
than I thought
think
he
it was
could.
the point.
Was it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
he put it in the point enough that the point took it out, part of the point. Combined with the spin. Warp speed. Hello, 2 ball. It's a straight cross. He'll just use a little bit of draw on it.
I wonder if he gets the 3, does anything with the 3 ball on that shot.
I don't think he'll touch it. He won't risk hitting it.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And did he get there for one of my favorite banks? Does he twist this 4 ball in the same corner he's standing at?
I didn't hear what he called. He did say something, but I didn't hear it.
Well, he went way up. Well, he called it. He might have called it 3 rails, but not hard enough. And he's giving up Billy a little bit of a shot here.
I'll turn up the mic over the table a little bit so we can hear them. I don't want to make it too loud to where that's all we hear is pool balls, but
like that. Side pocket. Now, always going to go for the long rail bank. I was going to say, I think this 5 ball's easier. And then you play position for the cross side bank on the 9. Because this 5 ball is high percentage enough that you want to play shape.
Well, for him, not for me.
Correct. That's what I meant. Nah, I'm sorry. Even for me, I'm going to play shape on the 9.
That's a good shot there.
You went a little high with the cue ball. 2-railer in the corner. He uses his 1-pocket skills for his bank shots. Held it up.
Got a good cue ball,
Good cue
too.
ball. Good speed. Good cue ball, good speed. Shots like this, you turn your cue ball, especially when you're against the rail like that, or close to the rail like that. That cue ball gets a little loose. You got to come away. See how you got to come away, and there's the cue ball getting loose. Hello.
Wow. And he
Yeah,
about
it was
made
close.
that 9
Yeah,
ball,
it was
too,
close.
off the point. Wow.
See again that golf, that snooker golf. Shots like that I see real clear, but I also know the pitfalls.
Yeah.
Been there, done that. Lost the cue ball several times.
There it is.
Have the bills to prove it.
So 3-2.
Good.
Shane clawing back into this one. Now Shane has the opportunity to tie the match at Hill, 3 racks apiece. Should he break and run? Be nice to see a 5 ball 5-ball run.
It would, and guess what? Did you see him? Did you watch him rack those balls?
I didn't pay strict attention to it.
He was just a little more forceful with it than when he started. If you keep in mind, they were kind of going back and forth, practicing beforehand, kind of laughing it up, and now he's stuck, and he doesn't like it. And you can tell by the way he racked those balls. That little intensity comes out. Because he's thinking, I can guarantee you, he's thinking 5 and out. I can't risk letting him back to the table.
Laid down a great break, pocketed a ball, earns himself
not much to shoot at.
The opportunity to stay at the table. But yeah, nothing too aggressive.
Yeah, there's nothing really stands out. He's going to back cut the 6 to the side pocket. He's going to open it up. Yep, this is actually a good shot. English should take real nice here.
Yeah, he's got those pocket speed shots down so well.
You know, Shane's one of the best players in adjusting to a table. He just seems to adjust so fast, so well. Whether the cloth is new, worn, in shambles, he just seems to adjust real well. Cross that. Side pocket or corner? Side. He's already called it. Didn't waste any time. And if he makes this one, he'll be shooting the 3-ball next, I believe.
I think you're right.
No, he won't. I thought he'd hold the cue ball on that side.
So did I. I thought he'd be banking the 3 on the opposite side.
Yeah, exactly. And now he'll play the 2-ball or the 5. That's in. It's a 5-ball run.
It is. There's our break and run.
There you go.
I was just talking about it, and it happened the next rack, the same rack.
Well, you can see the timing of it, too.
Yep.
That intensity.
We were just talking about that, too, yeah. How Shane just
he steps
alive.
it up a notch. He's able to, that adrenaline gets to flow in him. To tell you the truth, I better not say it. I'll be quiet. Never mind. Yeah, that adrenaline just kicks up, and you just you feel the need for speed. Here's Billy's chance. Hill. Race to 4. Winner gets to the hot seat match.
Did he make anything? Try break.
The winner of this will face John Mora.
And that match will be tomorrow at noon, I believe. So that will be our first match of the day tomorrow on stream.
What a nice thing to wake up to. Whoa. 1 ball. Is he playing the 1 or the 3?
I think he's cross banking the 1.
That's what I thought. I just, from this angle on the, whoa.
This is what Billy was waiting for.
Yes, this is.
Got to make something happen now.
Yeah.
He was up 3-1.
Yes, he was. And he's got to start. He's got a shot here. He's starting off with his 5. It's going to be hard to run 5 balls from here. But the opening one was pretty good.
Good start. 4-ball straight back.
Or the 1 ball on the side. Yeah, he's going to go with the 4-ball. Oh, I think he's playing the 6.
He just wanted to prove us wrong. Ooh. Now, folks, that doesn't count as a There's a ball that's going to come back up on the spot.
That was a nibble he didn't need.
Nope. Yeah, he did bank it, and he did make it in the pocket he called, but it did just kiss off the side of the 4 ball, making it an unclean bank.
Hussy. What a hussy.
So Shane looking to take full advantage.
2 ball.
2 out of 6. I think I like the 2. Again, proving us wrong.
No,
I'd like the 2, and he shot the 6.
I like the 2 also. That's why he's there and we're here.
Yeah.
He might have been thinking ahead and he played position for the 2.
Looks that way.
But playing position.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hello. Now this is tough because he can jack up. He might be able to throw this ball into the side pocket. 1 rail.
He just said froze.
If
now
it's
he's
froze,
checking it.
he's able to do it. He'll be able.
John,
he won't risk.
If they're froze, can I shoot straight through?
Yeah.
Let's turn their
If
mic
they're
up a
froze,
little.
can I shoot straight through?
The answer is yes for that. As long
I
as you
mean,
don't
it's
make an
dead
obvious
froze.
push.
I'm going to turn up the mic over the table.
frozen. So I can shoot straight through? Frozen ball says you can shoot through. I could just shoot like that? Is that a foul?
I don't know, Shane says. He knows it's not a foul. As long as you don't obviously push the ball. Yeah.
He's laughing at it too. That cue ball clearly followed.
Well, it'll follow. You can follow it, but it wasn't a clear push. You know. You know what's sad is it could be the ball game with that shot. But the thing is, it's not a questionable shot.
No.
No.
And it did the right thing by calling John
Yeah,
over just to double check.
But what a way to lose the match on that shot. Of course, he made these other shots.
Oh no, he missed it.
Well, he made most of the other shots. Well, Shane has a chance.
Billy's got a smirk on his face.
Look at this. He can bank this and open up the 2 balls. As long as he doesn't scratch off the 9. He could scratch off the 9 if he hits that. Wow. He's not going to do it.
Is there any reward in playing a safe?
He's playing the 9.
That's not going to count.
Yes, it is. You hit the 9 clean.
And it went off the 4.
No. The cue ball bounced up and hit the 4.
I'll have to check that one again.
That ball went so clean it wasn't
To
fun.
me, it looked like it went straight off the 4.
Here's my glasses for the next one. Uh-oh. Oh. Shane's not happy here. Is he going to bank this 4 ball? I think I'd bank the 7, not the 4.
How do you hit that
I'm
ball?
not Billy Thorpe.
Wow. What a match. Shane.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
You're going to see Shane try this one again.
Billy Thorpe goes into the hot seat match. He will face John Moore tomorrow at noon to see who goes into the finals. And
all I had to do was hit
Shane is going to have to fight his way back.
Yeah, our 6 p.m. match, we're going to have Mitch Ellerman versus the winner of Gabe Owen and John Phillips.
Are they still playing?
They are still playing, so we don't have an opponent for Mitch just quite yet.
That's what I thought I was
Step
gonna
up,
do.
Bill. Benny. Thanks, folks, for tuning in. Next match is at 6 p.m.
Thank you, folks.